Hundreds protesting down Sheridan Road demanded defunding the police after the killing of 20-year-old Dante Wright. That was April 2021. Protest organizer Evanston Fight for Black Lives, who did not respond to NNN's interview request, paused their defunding work in September. They said, quote, "It is frustrating that we haven't been seeing as much community engagement in our work and events this summer." Former Police Chief Demetrius Cook in 2020 asked Northwestern Neighborhood and Network Initiative, or N3, that examines public safety, to draft a policy review of EPD's use of force. The review made 9 recommendations, including requiring use of force as a last resort.
We delivered the report, we presented it to City Council, and as far as I know, nothing's been done with it. So we never heard back from Chief Cook.
EPD hasn't had a permanent chief since Cook retired last June. The new interim chief, Richard Eddington, says EPD has a culture of being responsible about use of force. He served as chief from 2007 to 2018.
Many of the things that we do about use of force were done when I was here. They were enhanced by Chief Cook, and we will continue to maintain those enhancements.
EPD in 2021 reported 1 fatal use of force and 1 inappropriate use of force, while 35% of uses are still under review.
The correct number of inappropriate use of force cases should be 0, right? So anything that's not 0 is too many.
Chief Eddington says he's talking to research teams like N3 and Chicago's crime lab to further review use of force.
Contact with those individuals is critical, and even the groups that want to defund the police come to a mutual understanding.
Communities shattered by violence in the past say they're looking for imminent changes.
I want to wait for video footage to make us to reconsider it.
Hannah joins us live. You've spoken to an Evanstonian who's concerned about Chief Eddington's return. Could you tell us a little more?
Yes, Elizabeth, a local organization that reviews Evanston's police misconduct has been protesting Chief Eddington's rehire. They said during his last term of office, minority Evanstonians faced police abuses and rarely had their concerns addressed. One minority called it, quote, "a slap in the face."
And you mentioned in the story, Chief Eddington is only expected to serve for 6 months or less. What's going on with finding a permanent chief?
Chief Eddington told me that this decision will hinge on the upcoming election of the city manager, who is likely to pick a police chief in line with what they want to achieve. Elizabeth?
Thanks, Hannah.